Hello guys, it's Pratik Patil again. Today our video topic is AWS auto scaling. If you like this video, please press the like button, share this with your friends and colleagues, and subscribe and press the bell icon as well. And if you want more videos, there are links in descriptions for various channels that I would recommend. So let's get started. So why auto scaling is necessary? I'll explain this using the Netflix example. So let's say this is the graph of usage of Netflix, right? And what this states is that this is the usage throughout the day, right? Let's consider that this is the time of 9 p.m. when there are most of the people online and they are surfing on internet and they are browsing Netflix, they're watching Netflix, right? But at this time, let's say 5 o'clock in the morning, there are not many people online. There is almost like very less people globally, those who don't want to watch Netflix. So at that time, there will be a very less need of resources to be allocated. So during this phase, what will happen is we will want to have less resources to be utilized by our servers on the AWS, of course, right? The cloud should not use more resources than that are necessary. It is not flexible economically, right? And when there is a need, it should go up as required. So there is a famous example of GitHub. So when GitHub was subjected to an attack of around 1 TB per second, it still did not shut down. It sustained that attack due to auto scaling. So it is important that you should have a limit for it as well, right? So you don't undergo any shutdowns due to less resources when you are using a cloud, right? Yes. So let's see how you do AWS auto scaling, right? So what the auto scaling service in AWS? So there are four major steps in it. First, we create an EC2 instance of the most basic computing unit that we'll require, and then what we'll have is we'll create the image, an artificial machine image, which shall be referred as AMI in this video after this time. So you create an image of that EC2 instance, and using that AMI will configure, you'll do a launch configuration, and this launch configuration will have will create a group of it for the auto scaling group, right? So let's get to the hands-on. So in this, let's go to services, EC2, and in here what we'll do is we'll launch instance. So let's create a free tier instance over here. In here we will not discuss anything about the EC2. Yes, so let's see what the storage is for once. It's an 8 GB and 1 GB of memory. Okay, so let's launch this. You should acknowledge the key pair, then launch instance. Okay, now let's view this instance. So our new instance is initializing. Let's name it pp YouTube YT, right? Okay, pp YouTube. Now it's running. So let's go to action and create image. Let's name it ppimg and create image. Now the image is created. You can see this in AMI. Okay, so it is initializing. Let's go to launch configurations now. Yes, so let's create launch configuration. You will select from AMI the one instance that we created. Let's go to, this is the image that we created now, ppimg, select it, and let's see what are the configuration settings. Let's name it ppconfig, and this is what the storage looks like. You can change the storage of the launch configurations as you wish, but let's keep it the same way as of EC2. You can change the security group if you wish over here. I'll keep it the default and review. So here you can see everything is kept same as that of the EC2 instance. In this case, if you want, as per requirement, you can even change it. And I acknowledge and create launch configuration. So let's create an auto scaling group for this. Okay, so let's call it ppgrp, pp group, and start with at least 2 instances. Okay, give it a subnet. I've given one. These are the advanced details for an load balancing and all if there are multiple subnets. Okay, so you can just go to the next. Keep this at its initial size. In this case, use scaling policies to adjust the capacity of this group. You can have a scaling policy if you want. You see over here you can change this according to CPU utilization, but let's keep this case the initial size. And yes, so if you want to have any notifications as the groups scale, you should add notification over here. I'll not do that in this case. Okay, and here are a few key value pairs that you can have for the environment variables. Let's review this. So name is ppgrp, group size is 2, maximum group size 2, minimum as well as maximum is 2. For this case you can have different values over here and create auto scaling groups. So as these are created, you can close this, and let's go to EC2 dashboard. Okay, first, as you can see here, this is the PP group that we had. This is the launch configuration, the basic EC2 instance of each that we configured using the AMI, right? These are the general instances, to desired, minimum, maximum. Okay, and let's go to the EC2 dashboard now. Running instances. So this was our previously started ppyt, right? So let's name these new as pp1, and let's name this pp2. Okay, and as in the previous settings, what we did was we gave it as a minimum 2 and maximum 2. So even if, let's say, I terminate pp1, right? So in this instance case state, I'll select terminate. Yes, terminate. Okay, so this is shutting down now. So it will take a little time. Let's refresh it so that it happens quickly to see if it has been terminated. So yes, it got terminated. pp1 is terminated, right? pp2 is still running, and as you can see, okay, it's still initializing. Let's create a refresh again. Okay, so it is still initializing. What we can do is Go to EC2 and see the running states. Okay, so here ppyt is running and pp2 is running. Okay, so you can see the current instances is 2 and the desired is 2, min and max are 2. So in a few minutes after the default cooldown, what will happen is it will create another running instance. Yes, so now you can see that it has created another instance over here. This is the new instance that is created. So if you go back to auto scaling groups in ppgrp, you will see that it has two instances running now. Okay, so this is it from my side. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe. Press the bell icon and also check out the other channels that I have suggested in the description. Thank you.